Hi friends and welcome to Turn 1 Sol Ring. So, with the Arthurian legends all over Thrones of Eldraine, there's obviously one card that stands above them all, and that is the Arthur himself. I should have gotten a more circular table for this one. This is So You're Building for Kenrith, the Returned King. Before we get to Booster Packs for Hope, we need to announce the winner of the Thrones of Eldraine Booster Bundle, and the winner is, drumroll, David Schottenstein. Congratulations, David. Contact me over on the Turn 1 Sol Ring Facebook page so I can send you your Thrones of Eldraine Booster Bundle. And now, a Booster Pack for Hope. For those of you who don't know, Booster Packs for Hope is a segment on every Friday video on this channel where I open a pack of Magic cards, look through the cards on camera, and then sell the rare and any other card with $1 or more on eBay. The proceeds from those sales then go to a different charity each month. This month's charity for October 2019 is the Hearing Health Foundation, which does great work helping prevent and cure hearing loss around the world. And if you want to help support Booster Packs for Hope, you can do so by going to the Facebook page at the Turn 1 Sol Ring Facebook page, that is, and voting for next month's charity in the poll there. Or you can send in a booster pack or booster packs to Turn 1 Sol Ring, P.O. Box 291616, Columbia, South Carolina 29229. Now, the Mythic Magic Beanie, any pack from any set can come out of it. We've seen Avacyn Restored, Zendikar, Samaman Cat. We've seen a whole bunch of stuff. Now, let's see what the old Beanie will give us, and I can feel some packs in there already, so definitely is going to surprise us today. Alright, here we go. Whoa, 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 couple packs in here definitely trying to jump out at me. Whoa, whoa, Thrones of Eldraine. Huh. What great timing. We're covering a card from Thrones of Eldraine. Unfortunately not able to get in boosters, but maybe, just maybe we'll get an Oko. That would be great to sell for charity. Like a $60 card now. Alright, here we go. Alright, so the first card is Crystal Slipper, which is nice little equipment, gives +1/+0 in haste. Nice little shoes. Pant shoes. It's an antiquated term in Magic anyway. Silver Flame Squire, which is a nice little adventure card. I really like the adventure cards, and I think a lot of them are going to be good and viable for Commander. Oh, another adventure card, Smitten Swordmaster. And a nice little Drain card. There's a really good... Whoa, another adventure card. Are we just going to get all adventure cards in this? But this is a great Night Drain card. And this is Garenbrig Carver, which is a nice little pump spell on a 3/2. We didn't get an adventure card here. We have Mirrorleaf Rider, which is an elf knight who's riding a fox. That's pretty cool. Hinge Walker. Adamant, which is not a bad card. You can get potentially a 3/3 for 3. Searing Barrage, nice little burn spell. Beloved Princess. It's alright. Charmed Sleep. Me when I go to sleep at 1 in the morning. Am I right, folks? Alright, now we're into the uncommons, and we're starting out with Elite Headhunter, which I love the art on this. I like the mace this one's wielding. Whoa! Animating Fairy. It's a nice little... I like the art, because we got the special art for this one. I'll try to see if I can get the a picture of it. It looks amazing. I love it. Okame Adversary. The spell. Ooh, not bad. And our rare is Doom Foretold. Ooh, we also got a foil. And a board token. Oh, that's an adorable board token. Doom Foretold. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a non-land, non-token permanent. If that player can't, they discard a card. They lose 2 life. You draw a card. You gain 2 life. You create a 2/2 white knight. Ooh. This would be nice for that Knight Tribal deck I'm running in Arena. And then we have Redcap Raiders as our foil. And that's a nice little foil right there. Alright, and then we have a plain and a boar token. So, nice little pull here. Definitely, I really love the border on this animating fairy. Really beautiful. Alright, enough about borders though. On to Kenrith, the Returned King. Alright, so Kenrith is both an interesting card and an interesting character in the story. In the story, he didn't win his kingship hereditarily. He had to go on a quest. And during that quest, he met a witch who bore him 2 children, the planeswalkers Will and Rowan. And then he, I think, finished the quest, became king, and then Oko turned him into an elk, and then his wife and children turned him back. It's really interesting. Just go read the book if you want more of an in-depth than that. Now, on the other hand, his card is really interesting because you can target whatever and whomever you want with it. Because all those abilities can do a whole bunch of different things. So, looking at him, I thought of 2 distinctive builds, but they can really play off of each other. One is a very politics build, which is going to be focused more on your charisma score, and the other is a group hug build, which depends on how much you like to give bear hugs.
So, a politics build of Kenrith is going to be interesting because instead of letting the politics come naturally to the group, you're going to force it upon them. So we're going to be looking at Will of the Council cards to force our opponents to choose and vote. So some to think about are Council's Judgment, a great card and great removal, especially if the table is unanimous in their hatred of one particular card. Plea for Power, which is a good card draw, but maybe if you can game the table right, you could also potentially get that extra turn. Split Decision, which is a nice little counterspell if timed right, or potentially a nice little doubler. And probably the best Will of the Council card, Expropriate, which can bait out counterspells, and if someone doesn't counter this, everyone at that table is going to be having a bad time. Some good supporting pieces for this politics deck are going to be things that let us rig the voting whichever way we want, so do consider putting in something like Illusion of Choice, Ballot Broker, or Brago's Representative. There are non-voting cards to put in that are politics heavy that can favor you and another player. Cards like Vertus's Maneuver and Intellectual Offering can let you dictate the winners at the table. Other cards that share this idea are Regna's Sanction, which is a nice buffer and can tap down some pretty big things. Pier's Whim, which can help the people who are mana screwed and maybe hit the big oppressive artifact or enchantment at the table. And Benevolent Offering, which we can use to give blockers to the less fortunate, or perhaps give some life to the player who barely survived an Alpha Strike. Now, a group hug build can use the same cards as above because this strategy could feed into the politics one. If you benefit your fellow players, they might be willing to vote against their interests as long as you keep feeding them cards. Some great group hug cards to throw in here are Scheming Symmetry, because why not help your newly acquired friend across the table? Folio of Fancies, because everyone likes drawing cards. Mind's Aglow for the same reason as Folio of Fancies, and heck, throw in your favorite let everyone draw cards stuff like Howling Mine, Horn of Greed, Kami of the Crescent Moon, and Rites of Flourishing. Magic players love drawing cards, and due to the sheer happiness of the table, they might let a few of those Will of the Councils float by. Now, you will need to protect yourself as a group hug deck, and there are plenty of nice ways to do that, such as Blazing Archon, because not being attacked is super fun, Shalai, Voice of Plenty, because hexproof is the bomb, Guafa Hazid, who allows you to trade some card draw for shutting down a big boy or two, and good old Propaganda and Ghostly Prison, which will dissuade people from attacking you, but maybe not completely by the end of the game.
Before we get to the ending segment, I'd like to apologize if this video seems a bit information sparse. I had a very short week this week. Monday and Tuesday, my 2 script writing days, were very jam-packed, and I was barely able to get this script out in time. Again, that's on me. But I promise, next week's video, jam-packed with information because you guys deserve it. Now, maybe the group hugs for this deck weren't crushing enough. Perhaps the politics weren't corrupt enough. Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and consider sharing this with all of your friends who play Magic. It really does help the channel grow. Something else that helps the channel grow is subscribing. Please consider subscribing and make sure to ring that bell so you know when the next Turn 1 Soaring video is uploaded. Also, your boy is on Twitch. Go to the Twitch channel in the description box below and give it a follow, and you can come hang out with me as I play Arena, or attempt to play Arena competently, from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on almost every Saturday. And there's an exception here and there. Alright, so until next time everyone, have great games and have a good one.